Have you ever noticed how some men don't chase, don't beg, don't impress, and yet women feel drawn to them anyway? It feels almost unfair, like there's a secret they know that no one ever taught you. Today we're going to talk about that secret, not in a creepy way, not in a fake pickup artist way, but through the lens of dark psychology, Machiavelli, and Stoic self-control. And by the end of this video, you'll see why the most powerful form of attraction isn't what you say or do. It's what you refuse to do. Let me tell you a short story. There are two men at the same party. One is trying hard. He laughs too loud. He agrees with everything she says. He replies fast. He compliments non-stop. He wants to be liked so badly that it leaks out of him. The other man is calm. He listens more than he speaks. He doesn't rush. He's warm but not desperate. He enjoys the moment, but he could leave at any time and be fine. Guess who she remembers the next day? Machiavelli understood something uncomfortable about human nature. People don't value what is easy to control. They value what feels solid, scarce, and self-directed. And Stoicism adds another layer to this. True power is not forcing others. It's mastering yourself. The dirtiest method isn't manipulation in the Hollywood sense. It's psychological gravity. It's becoming the man who doesn't need to pull, because people naturally lean in. The first principle is controlled emotional distance. Most men overshare too fast. They dump their feelings, their fears, their hopes all at once. They think being open equals being attractive. But attraction grows in space, not pressure. When you reveal everything right away, there's nothing left to discover. Mystery dies, curiosity dies, and without curiosity, attraction fades. This doesn't mean being cold or rude. It means pacing yourself. You let moments breathe. You don't explain yourself endlessly. You don't rush to fix silence. A Stoic understands silence is not empty. It's powerful. When you're comfortable in silence, people feel it. They project meaning onto you. And the human mind always fills gaps with imagination. The second principle is emotional self-sufficiency. Machiavelli believed dependence creates weakness, not because connection is bad, but because neediness gives away power. Ask yourself honestly, if she walked away tomorrow, would your life fall apart? Or would you still wake up, train, work, and live with purpose? Women sense this instantly, not logically, emotionally. A man who needs validation leaks insecurity through his tone, posture, and timing. A man who enjoys her but doesn't need her radiates calm. Stoicism teaches this clearly. You control your actions. You don't control outcomes. When you truly accept that, your energy changes. You stop chasing reactions. You stop trying to impress. And paradoxically, that's when attraction grows. The third principle is selective attention. This is where many people misunderstand dark psychology. Attention is currency. Most men give it away freely. Every message answered instantly. Every story watched. Every emotion mirrored. But the man who chooses when and where to invest attention feels valuable, not because he's playing games, but because his life is full. When you're focused on your mission, your health, your growth, your peace, your attention becomes scarce. And scarcity creates value. This doesn't mean ignoring or disrespecting. It means you don't drop your entire life the moment she texts. You respond when you're free. You stay present but grounded. A Stoic doesn't abandon himself to please others. He shares his presence, not his spine. The fourth principle is emotional leadership. This is subtle but powerful. In any interaction, someone sets the emotional tone. Most men follow. They react. If she's distant, they panic. If she's warm, they overinvest. Emotional leadership means you stay steady. Warm when things are good. Calm when things are unclear. Respectful even when things end. You don't punish. You don't beg. You don't explode. Machiavelli knew that unpredictability creates anxiety. Stoicism teaches consistency creates trust. When a woman feels emotionally safe around you, while also feeling challenged by your independence, attraction deepens. You become the emotional anchor, not the emotional burden. The fifth principle is willingness to walk away. This is the hardest one, and the most misunderstood. Power doesn't come from threatening to leave. It comes from genuinely being okay if things don't work. When you stay in situations that disrespect you, You teach others how to treat you. When you calmly step away from what doesn't align with you, you show self-respect. This isn't manipulation, it's boundaries. A Stoic doesn't cling to outcomes. He aligns with values. Ironically, when someone senses you won't tolerate disrespect, games, or confusion, they often stop playing them. And if they don't, you still win, because you keep your dignity. Now let's talk about what this method is not. It's not lying. It's not pretending to be someone else. It's not emotional cruelty. Dark psychology becomes dirty only when used without character, without Stoic restraint. The real seduction is inner order, calm mind, clear boundaries, purposeful life. Women aren't attracted to tricks. They're attracted to strength that doesn't need to announce itself. Think about the men you respect. They don't explain themselves endlessly. They don't beg for approval. They don't collapse under pressure. That energy is universal. Romantic attraction is just one place it shows up. Here's a simple modern example. You send a message. No reply for hours. The old version of you spirals, double texts, overthinks, feels rejected. The Stoic version notices the feeling and lets it pass. He goes to the gym. He finishes his work. He lives. When she replies later, he responds normally. No punishment, no desperation. That emotional steadiness speaks louder than any clever line. Another example, you're on a date. There's a pause in conversation. Most men rush to fill it. Jokes, stories, noise. You don't. You smile. You sip your drink. You let the silence exist. That moment creates tension. Not awkward tension, attractive tension. Because confidence is comfort with space. This is why Machiavelli's ideas scare people. They expose uncomfortable truths, but Stoicism cleans them. It removes ego and replaces it with discipline. You're not controlling others. You're controlling yourself, and that is irresistible. At the deepest level, attraction is about polarity. Strength meets openness. Calm meets emotion. Grounded presence meets curiosity. You don't need to seduce any woman. That mindset already puts you in weakness. You become a man who attracts the right woman naturally, without force, without masks. If this video challenged you, good. Growth starts with discomfort. If it helped you see attraction differently, let me know in the comments. Like this video if you want more Stoic psychology explained in real-life terms. And subscribe if you want to become the kind of man who doesn't chase, but is quietly chosen.